Today, NATO's Secretary General says he is confident Finland and Sweden will join the alliance soon. And this is the White House announces a $100 million in additional military aid to Ukraine, and that's on top of the $40 billion relief package passed in the Senate today. NewsNation Washington correspondent Kelly Meyer joining us live. And Kelly, President Biden welcomed the heads of both Finland and Sweden to the White House today.
That's right, Nicole. And we are seeing in real time Vladimir Putin's plans of limiting NATO expansion backfire here. He didn't want Ukraine to join NATO, and he most certainly doesn't want to see Sweden and Finland join right next door. His invasion of Ukraine pushing the two countries to fear for their own safety and ready their own applications. Now there's the unknown of what Putin may do next, but the wheels are already in motion here. Today, as you mentioned, President Biden meeting with the Prime Minister of Sweden and the President of Finland at the White House, becoming a reference on their NATO applications, offering his endorsement for the country's hopes of joining the U.S.-led alliance. Russia has already warned Sweden and Finland are making a grave mistake, adding there will be far-reaching consequences. I asked the Pentagon today what those consequences could mean for the U.S.
Is the Pentagon worried that this may be the last straw that pushes Putin over the edge and head to World War?
I can't possibly get inside Mr. Putin's head to determine what he will or won't do. I would just remind, and it's important to keep reminding this, NATO is a defensive alliance. It does not pose an offensive threat to any other nation, and never has.
And they both formally applied on Wednesday, and the process is expected to move fairly quickly. They could be members by the end of June, but one NATO member is trying to block the expansion. Turkey is objecting, accusing Finland and Sweden of giving refuge to ethnic Kurds who are fighting for independence from Turkey. And Nicole, as the two countries wait to be admitted into NATO, there is one key question: what happens if Russia attacks before they are protected by the strength of the alliance? Kirby telling me today there are ongoing conversations with the countries on potential security needs, and he is confident, he tells me, they can provide that if needed. Nicole?
Yeah, important question there. All right, Kelly, thank you. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.